Our regular programming will not be seen this morning, so that we may bring you the following holiday special. And now, the great city of New York hosts the Great Fall Classic of America with 3 parade-packed hours featuring fantastic floats, gigantic balloons, big band, your favorite celebrity, performances from today's top recording stars, and showcasing the most popular musicals on Broadway. It's all marching your way. Welcome to the magnificent Macy's 84th Thanksgiving Day Parade. You're floating over the world-famous island of Manhattan and cruising above the iconic skyline of New York City. The streets are filled with families. The children are filled with excitement. 50 million viewers around the world are filled with anticipation as the celebration begins on your Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving and welcome to Ground Level. We're here on 34th Street in New York City, right in front of the legendary Macy's department store. And once again this year, Meredith and I have the great honor of hosting the most exciting and the largest Thanksgiving celebration anywhere.
The fun and the festivities have just started, so gather the family around and enjoy an event that has become a tradition, much in the same light as turkey and pumpkin pie on the 4th Thursday of November.
Now, the parade actually starts uptown about 2.8 miles from where we are standing right now. Al Roker, our morning colleague and dear friend, is there for the start of things to kick it off. Al, good morning.
Hey,
Happy
Al.
Thanksgiving.
Hey guys, good morning and hello. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Behind us, 10,000 marchers who are ready to get this fantastic show on the road. Here at the head of the pack is the head of the parade, executive producer, Robin Hall.
Thank you, Al. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
You know something? It's been 10 years we've been doing this.
That's hard to believe.
I know. I think it's a nice round number. I think this year I'm hanging up the top hat.
Ah.
I am. I'm going to pass these scissors to my friend and colleague, Amy Kuhl.
Thank you very much.
Who's here this morning. We'll go do the honors going forward.
All
It is
right.
absolutely my honor to follow in your footsteps and continue these treasured traditions of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade as we march almost 10,000 strong into the
10,000.
future. And let's count it down for the 84th time.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a
Live from New York City, NBC presents Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with your hosts from The Today Show, Matt Lauer, Meredith Vieira, and Al Roker. With special guest stars, Late Night's Jimmy Fallon and his band, The Roots. The multi-talented Jessica Simpson, mega music star Kanye West, Australian superstar singer Kylie Minogue, Empress of Soul Gladys Knight, actress and top recording artist Miranda Cosgrove, acclaimed country music band Gloriana. From NBC's new hot drama, The Event, actor Jason Ritter. Winner of this year's America's Got Talent, Michael Grimm. Legendary comedian Joan Rivers and her daughter, TV personality Melissa Rivers. Top R&B recording artist Terry Hilson. A sneak preview of NBC's a cappella competition show, The Sing-All. Latin Grammy Award winner, Colombian music star Juanes. The star of NBC's newest drama, Law & Order Los Angeles, Terrence Howard. Young singing sensation, Eric Hutchinson. Legendary folk singer, Arlo Guthrie. Broadway and film star, Betty Buckley. Soul singer extraordinaire, India Ari. The star of NBC's new comedy, Outsourced, Ben Rappaport. The world's most popular Christmas group, Mannheim Steamroller. Star of Nickelodeon's Victorious, Victoria Justice. Multi-platinum selling singer-songwriter Ann Hampton Calloway and the Young People's Chorus of New York City. From NBC's hot new drama, The Cake, David Lyons and Summer Glau. Miss USA Rima Faki. The beloved cast of Sesame Street and The Muppets. Food Network chef Alton Brown. Stars of Nickelodeon's Big Time Rush. Performances from the hit Broadway musicals Memphis, American Idiot, $1 Million Quartet, and Elf. And the internationally famous Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. With giant character balloons, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Kung Fu Panda, Kool-Aid Man, Shrek, Spider-Man, and Buzz Lightyear. And to cap it all off, the superstar of the Super Parade, Santa Claus.
And to warm us up and set the upbeat mood of the day, we've got 550 sure-footed kids from dance studios and school programs all over the country. Getting our street party started with a good old American hoedown is director Laura Davis and her Spirit of America dance team.
It's time to begin, so count it in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, baby, it's driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor dates, my rodeo, Romeo, and cowboy from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeehaw! Oh yeah!
We're gonna say it proud. We love our country and we like it loud.
Stop walking. Come on! Hey, yo, wanna come see something? Can I get a hand clap? Can I get a yeehaw? Yeehaw! These boots are made for walking. That's just what they is. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. If it hadn't been for cutting our Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cutting our Joe. If it hadn't been for cutting our Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Here we go. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah!
NBC's telecast of the 84th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Chevrolet, by The Green Hornet, in theaters January 14th, 2011, and by Fisher-Price. Play, laugh, grow. Still to come, the star of NBC's new drama, The Event, Jason Ritter, and an unforgettable performance by the Broadway cast of Memphis. Today's parade marches on when we return.
You are flying high above Central Park West and 68, where the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marches its way downtown. Welcome back to the middle of New York City, in the middle of the morning, and in the middle of all the action uptown is where you will find Al Roker. Hey, Al.
Hey, Meredith, Matt, thanks so much. We're at 77th and Central Park West. Temperature about 40 degrees. You want to check your weather or your temperature wherever you are, go to the Weather Channel on cable or weather.com online. Speaking of temperature, things are heating up on NBC's new conspiracy thriller, The Event. The show follows everyman Sean Walker as he investigates the mystery of his missing fiancée. And turns out he's exposing the biggest cover-up in U.S. history. Joining me on this Thanksgiving Day, the star of The Event, Jason Ritter. Jason, good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, too.
So this show, I love the promo. They said if Lost in 24 had a baby, it would be The Event.
Yes, it would have been an awkward conception.
Yes,
but yes, absolutely. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun. There's the sort of mystery history of Lost, but there's all the action of 24, and it's its own show, and we're having a great time.
And here we are at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This is your first parade in New York?
I've been here before, but this is the closest I've ever been. It's really exciting.
What do you think?
It's amazing. I mean, I watched it every year as a kid growing up in my grandmother's house, and so it's fun to just.
So, what are you doing for
here.
dinner tonight?
I'm flying back to LA and going to meet my mom and my whole family at her house.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. Wish them all the best for us.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
Jason, thanks so much. Don't forget, this season's breakthrough show, The Event, every Monday at 9 right here on NBC. And now back to the guys I consider my event, Matt and Meredith.
All right, thank you, guys. It's time to enjoy a performance by the best on Broadway. The winner of 4 Tony Awards this year was Memphis, one of New York's current smash musicals. Now, it takes place in the 1950s in an underground dance club in the segregated city of Memphis, Tennessee.
That is where a young white radio DJ used his passion for black music to spark a revolution in the music world, changing the course of American culture. Now playing at the Shubert Theater, relive the 50s with a little number called Steal Your Rock and Roll from the year's best musical, Memphis.
I listen to advice from folks smarter than me. And I ignored it. I listen to music from folks darker than me. And you know I adored it. There comes a point in everybody's life when they gotta stand up and face a fight.
There comes a point in everybody's life when they gotta wonder if they got it right. I swallow my fear, follow my heart right here. And through it all, my almighty thoughts are clear. Listen to the beat, listen to the beat, play it, obey it. Love it with your feet.
Listen to your soul, listen to your soul. Eat it, in the air. Let it make you whole. And if you listen to the beat and hear what's in your soul, you'll never let anyone steal your rock and roll. And if you listen to the beat and hear what's in your soul, you'll never let anyone steal your rock and roll. And if you listen to the beat and hear what's in your soul, you'll never let anyone, never let anyone, never let anyone steal your rock and
Ahead, the NBC star of Law & Order Los Angeles, Terrence Howard. Green Day's amazing music and Broadway's American Idiot. And late-night star Jimmy Fallon sings. All coming your way on Thanksgiving Day.
And welcome back to the 84th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You're looking at Columbus Circle as the parade just reaches there. New York style, I'll tell you, nothing like it. While I'm on the ground uptown, I got a special guest from our NBC family, the newest addition to the Law & Order franchise, Law & Order Los Angeles. It fuses classic rip from the headline storytelling with the distinctive backdrop of L.A., delving into the unique attitudes, cultures, and crimes of the City of Angels. One of the towering stars joining us now, Mr. Terrence Howard. Terrence, good to see you.
You too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, man.
You know, the original Law & Order on for 20 years, and now you're part of what's really a storied franchise. That must feel pretty good.
It's incredible. What Dick Wolf set up by truth and discovery is incredible. The stuff we're able to do on this show, it makes you appreciate the American Constitution and the law that holds it together.
And that's what we have to give thanks for on this day. What are you thankful for today?
Right now, I'm thankful for having a lovely wife, having 3 great children, and being a part of a country that still keeps itself together in great celebrations like this.
Well, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thanks
You
for
too,
joining
brother.
us. Terrence, always good to see you.
I see you soon.
And don't forget, Law & Order Los Angeles, Wednesday nights, right here on NBC, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Now, from Law & Order Los Angeles to the lawlessness of Matt and Meredith down at Herald Square.
You got it, Al. Nominated for 3 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, American Idiot is the story of 3 boyhood friends, each searching for meaning in a post-9/11 world. Their exhilarating journey is set to the electrifying album American Idiot by the Grammy-winning band Green Day.
Through incredible spectacle, thrilling performances, and with the hope embodied by a new generation, American Idiot gives audiences the time of their lives night after night at the St. James Theater. Singing the time of your life is the Broadway cast of American Idiot.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why.
It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right.
I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
When we return, a rock and roll performance from the hit Broadway musical $1 Million Quartet and an a cappella showcase featuring the sing-off, all here live on NBC.
And as we rejoin the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the parade at 7th and 57th, making its way toward Herald Square. Band from beautiful downtown Florida, and they're marching in place, waiting to get started. Let's see, let's find out. Here they go, we're gonna start marching. And look at this, I love what you've got, the guy holding the cymbals. How's the parade for you guys? Very good. Very good, he's got that concentration. I don't want to interrupt him, because you know what could happen if I say, whoa, what is the instrument called? That's a bunch of drums. That's what we got. Oh, look out. I almost got hit by the horn section. That's unbelievable. And who do we have? We've got SpongeBob getting ready to come on down. Oh, you got to love it. That's what's happening inside the parade. Now here's what's happening downtown. Hey, how are you in your neck of the woods? SpongeBob!
He's having way too much fun. Al, thank you very much. Buckle up, everyone. 34th Street is about to rock out.
It all began on a December day in 1956 when four young rock and roll icons, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins, walked into Sun Studios in Memphis for what would be one of the greatest jam sessions of all time.
And it's all playing out at the Nederlander Theater on Broadway and the Apollo Theater in Chicago. Here's a medley of hits by the cast of $1 Million Quartet.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Then I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and
I walk 47 miles of barbed wire, use a coat snake for a necktie. I got a brand new house on the roadside, made of a rattlesnake hide. I got a brand new chimney made on top, made of a human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, Arlene. Tell me, who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love?
Wanna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John? Said he got a misery, but he having lots of fun. Oh, baby, well, baby, having me some fun tonight. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald-headed Sally. Saw Aunt Mary coming, man, he going in the alley. Oh, baby, well, baby, having me some fun tonight. We'll have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. I say now everything's alright. We'll have some fun tonight. We'll have some fun tonight.
Well, come on over, baby, for a lot of shaking going on. I said, come on over, baby, baby, you can't go wrong. No way you fake it, said a whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, that's it, baby, shake, I was shake, baby, shake, I was shake, the honey shake. We fake it, said a whole lot of shaking going on. Hey! Woo! Well, now shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, honey, shake. I'm a shake, oh, little baby, shake. I'm a shake it, honey, shake. We take it, sit down. Lot of shake it going on.
When we come back, a special performance by members of the Sing Off, the star of NBC's new hit comedy Outsourced, Ben Rappaport, beautiful Jessica Simpson, and the Broadway cast of Elf performs, all in the big parade, next on NBC.
New York York City coming alive with the sights and sounds of Thanksgiving as you're looking down at the area of 7th Avenue and 43rd Street. The parade just about 10 blocks from our location here on 34th Street.
All of us at NBC are quite excited to see the Sing-Off, a 5-night television event premiering here Monday, December 6th. That is when 10 a cappella groups will battle for big prize money and a Sony music contract.
Here with a taste of the Sing-Off are representatives from each of the 10 rival groups performing U2's Beautiful Day.
It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Heart is a blue. Shoots up through the stony ground, and there's no room, no space to run in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck. And yet I'm moving anyway. It's a beautiful day. Hey, sky falls and feels alive. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. Your arms are rolled, but you got no destination. You're in the mud, oh, in the maze of her imagination. You love this town, even if that doesn't ring true. You've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day. Whoa, don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Touch me, take me to that other place. Teach me, no, I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, you don't need it now. What you don't have, you can feel it somehow. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Don't need it now. Hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day indeed. We'll head now back uptown to Al.
Thank you very much, Matt, as we watch some of the folks enjoying the parade from a perch just above Central Park West. A lovely, lovely morning. Joining me down here in the stands with some of the other fans watching on ground side is, of course, Mr. Ben Rappaport. He is part of Outsourced. He's the star of this great new comedy on NBC. He's assigned to shape up just an overwhelmed call center placed in India. Your character has never been out of America, and all of a sudden you're placed in this. You're literally, it's a fish out of comedy, a fish out of water comedy.
Yeah, it is a fish out of water comedy, and it all kind of starts, you know. He puts his foot in his mouth a lot, unintentionally, but that's where it all starts. Yeah.
You're a theater actor. You went to school here in New York.
Yeah, right down the
Juilliard.
street. Yeah.
This is your first role in movies or television.
That's right.
What was the transition like for you?
Well, it takes a lot more stamina than I thought, you know, and just in terms of the schedule. I mean, we're working 12, 13-hour days, 5 days a week, and, you know, I'm working on 3 hours of sleep. But I figure if Michael J. Fox could do Family Ties and Back to the Future at the same time, I could do one show.
There you go.
Yeah,
and you're not letting any moss grow under your feet. You're flying out to Nashville to spend
That's
Thanksgiving
right.
there.
I'm leaving here at noon, going to Nashville to see my family out there, and yeah, it's good to be back for just a little bit at least. Yeah.
All right, Ben Rappaport, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks a lot,
Good
Al.
to see you. Don't forget, you check out Ben at Outsourced right here on NBC Thursdays at 9:30. And don't forget, you can also check into Foursquare online, get your badge, and try to become the mayor of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Now, we got a lot more coming up on the parade. More from the Broadway stage on its way. Don't go away. As we continue.
Coming up, a special performance from the Broadway cast of Elf and the world-famous Radio City Rockettes. All next up, live on NBC.
Here floating over the parade of parades as it winds its way through the streets of Manhattan. The excitement building. It won't be long before Snoopy and all the other characters in the parade make their way to the doorsteps of Macy's. Welcome back to our position on 34th Street. Al Roker is embedded in the crowds, literally, on Central Park West. Al, good morning again.
Hey, good morning, guys. I got a great seat here. And joining me, we got two stars of a great upcoming NBC series. Vince Faraday plays an honest cop. He's an honest cop on a corrupt police force. Finds himself framed for a series of murders, presumed dead in NBC's new one-hour drama series, The Cape. Joining us, the stars of the show, David Lyons and Summer Glau. So, guys, welcome to the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Thanks for having us.
So, David, this is every kid's fantasy. You get to play a superhero.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. I was the one kid that didn't want to necessarily be a superhero, but I'm the one kid that also got to be. So it's been a huge learning curve for me and a great experience. A lot of fun.
And Summer, for you, tell us about your role in The Cape.
Well, I play an investigative blogger.
An investigative blogger. That's how times have changed. You would have been a reporter 10 years ago.
Exactly, but I do go undercover and play a reporter sometimes.
Are there now? Can you give me a hint? Are there any sparks between the Cape and yourself?
There really can't be. I'm a married man, and my entire journey is to get back to my family.
So do you actually have superpowers?
No. That's what's really interesting. He's just a guy. He's just a guy that's been put in the extraordinary circumstance and needs to use all his ingenuity and the help of Summer's character, Orwell, and various other ones. Max Malini, who's Keith David, to get back to his family.
You know, what I think is fascinating is as we look at this parade and you get to see this, you're Australian. This is your first Thanksgiving Day parade. What's your impressions?
You Americans know how to throw a party. This back in Australia, but I think that we should. I mean, it's amazing.
You're going to have to bring this tradition back.
Absolutely. I'm not sure where I'd fit it, though, in the luggage. It's kind of big.
Summer, what for you, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
I'm so thankful to be here. It's been a dream of mine since I was a child. I've watched the parade every year, and I hope that one day I'd be here. And I still can't believe that it came true.
Well, that's terrific.
Yeah,
well, this is great. First Thanksgiving and a Thanksgiving dream come true. You can't ask for much more than that.
Absolutely.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank
and the
you so
Cape
much.
kicks off with a special 2-hour Sunday night on January 9th at 9 right here on NBC. Okay, guys, Matt Meredith, I'm going to be I could use the Cape to maybe fly downtown. I'm going to be joining you guys in the booth in just a little bit. So enjoy the rest of the parade, folks.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you, Al. We are keeping your chair warm. One of the most beloved holiday movie hits of the past decade is born again on the boards of Broadway at the Al Hirschfeld Theater. Elf is an original musical that brings to life the heartwarming and hilarious tale of Buddy, an orphan who mistakenly believes that he is one of Santa's elves.
But in time, however, Buddy realizes that he's actually human, and he leaves the North Pole to search for his real family right here in New York City. From Hollywood's silver screen to Broadway's musical stage, here's Sparkle Jolly Twinkle Jingly by the Christmassy cast of Elf.
When a room is gloomy and its atmosphere has called it quits, then you must remember that December is a time for glitz. Never stop until each limb on your Christmas tree is sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingly. Pick up every ornament that's sitting waiting on a shelf. While you're busy decorating, why not decorate yourself? Soon you'll bring a smile to every person you see.
I'm sparkle, twinkle, jolly, what?
Close enough. And if you're at a loss, remember the phrase that says, to thine own elf be true.
To thine own elf be true.
For when it comes to Christmas displays, look inside and you'll know what to do.
You'll know just what to do.
Put some cheery folderol on every wall and every nook. Tinsel up each corner till it's Christmas everywhere you look. Give the world a holiday that's bright as can be. Make it sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingly. twinkle, razzle, dazzle, ring-a-lingle.
I can lie and make me tingle.
Sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingle,
Just ahead, the world-famous Radio City Rockettes. And just around the corner are the 10,000 marchers coming to perform for you. All here celebrating the 84th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Welcome back to this spectacular view of the parade at 6th Avenue and 38th Street, marching its way toward us. It won't be long now before they land right here on 34th Street.
And ready for takeoff are the breathtaking, eye-high, leg-kicking precision dance company, the Radio City Rockettes. For over 50 years, these disciplined dancers have dazzled us all with their elegant costumes and their perfectly executed routines.
Staging one of the most spectacular and popular Christmas shows in New York, the Rockettes rock Radio City Music Hall with 5 shows a day, 7 days a week, before 2 million people a year. And now performing holiday medley before you are the Rockettes.
When we return, the parade arrives on 34th Street with the band, the clowns, the balloons and floats, and young singing heartthrob Eric Hutchinson, all performing for you live on NBC.
Welcome back here to 34th Street, where the 84th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is just arriving. After a year of planning, after months of rehearsing, after taking 2,300 footsteps through the streets of Manhattan, our marchers have finally reached their destination. They are here at Macy's Parade Plaza.
And having the honor to lead the parade is Purdue University's All-American Marching Band. They boast having the biggest bass drum in the world and having had the biggest name out of the world, Neil Armstrong, as a Purdue band's band.
Now director Jay Gephardt's group plays the big, big hit, New York, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the grand arrival of the 84th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That familiar roar of the NYPD motorcycle signals that the parade party has completed its 2.8-mile trek. This fleet of two-wheelers marks the leading edge of America's biggest tribute to Thanksgiving.
Leading the parade for his 10th and final time is Robin Hall, the major domo of the Macy's March.
And keeping up with Robin stride for stride is the big parade's new executive producer, Macy's veteran Amy Kuehl.
Also leading the parade and snooping overhead is our good pal Snoopy as the flying ace. And the ace comes prepared. Notice the binoculars, the red scarf, the aviator hat, and the vintage goggles. This year marks the 60th anniversary of the Peanuts cartoon phenomenon.
Love him. Also notice that it takes 50 handlers on the ground to keep Snoopy from flying up, up, and away. You Snoopy fans will be happy to know that next year, an all-new Peanuts animation will be flying your way. Backyard comes Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, and Woodstock in their own backyard. The crowds cheer as the classic creations of cartoonist Charles Schulz float on by.
Take a look. Woodstock is perched atop Snoopy's red doghouse, waving flags to remind Snoopy that his favorite program, the National Dog Show, presented by Purina, is on NBC just after this parade. And for the 31st time, the centerpiece of today's festivities, the Tom Turkey float, desperately flaps its way downtown, hoping not to be a Thanksgiving statistic, because 91% of all Americans will gobble up turkey on this holiday.
And the #1 search Thanksgiving recipe on FoodNetwork.com for 6 years running comes from Food Network's turkey man himself, Alton Brown, who rides this big bird with his daughter, Zoe. Now with the worldwide debut of his song, Best Days, here's top recording artist Eric Hutchinson.
I give myself up every day to fight this war with me demeanor. If things have gone another way, now will my grass be any greener? But as I'm struggling on my own, I have to think I'm not alone. Give and take, we catch our breaks, we all learn to survive. Oh, but don't look now, sit, don't look now, 'cause here we are, living the best days of our lives. I said give and take, we catch our breaks, we all learn to survive. Oh, but don't look.
When the parade returns, music from Jessica Simpson, your pals from Sesame Street, a brand new giant balloon from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, legendary folk singer Arlo Guthrie, all coming your way live on NBC.
Welcome back to the Macy's Parade. Ocean Spray, the grower-owned cooperative, turns 80 this year and presents Woodland Family Gathering.
Grandma Goose, Father Fox, and young sister Church Mouse have stepped off the Mayflower to join their new Native American friends and enjoy the Earth's bounty.
And aboard, ready to cook up the perfect cranberry sauce, is Food Network star and editor-in-chief of Semi-Homemade magazine, Sandra Lee.
From one of music's great families singing Woody Guthrie's song, This Land Is Your Land, here's American folk singer Arlo Guthrie with his daughter, Sarah Lee.
As I went walking that ribbon of highway,
valley I saw above me, an endless skyway I saw below me, the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land
He's leaped 50 feet into today's sky. He's the most famous amphibian on the planet. Here's our dear friend and Muppet star Kermit the Frog, smiling and waving to frog fans far below. Kermit's excited to announce that he'll be joined next year on the Hollywood Walk of Fame by the rest of his Muppets family, who will be honored with a star of their own.
And as if that isn't enough, Kermit and the gang will reunite in a new Disney movie written by and starring the funny and multi-talented Jason Segel, as well as Academy Award-nominated actress Amy Adams. Look for the Muppet Fun in theaters on Christmas Day next year.
About 20 miles outside of Kansas City rests the small town of Blue Springs, Missouri, and here from their high school is band leader Tim Alshouse and the Golden Regiment Marching Band.
Half of these kids have never flown in an airplane before. We welcome the band and their North African-inspired medley of Bacchanal. Those were the kids of the Golden Regiment Marching Band. They said they could not describe how special today is, but that it's an experience that they will share with each other and have for the rest of their lives.
Thanks to the National Association of Music Merchants, we are treated to the 1-2-3 Sesame Street float. Sesame Street is in its 41st season of entertaining and, most importantly, educating children in 140 countries.
Currently, the show is encouraging kids to ask questions about science and get excited about how their world works. Studies have shown that kids who play music are able to learn other subjects like math and science even better. On that note, singing music deep inside are the residents of Sesame Street and the adorable Muppets.
Sometimes if you sing a song, it doesn't take so very long till someone else joins in and sings it too. Then more people hear the song and join in too, and before long everybody's singing with you. And that's music. Oh, music can reach a place deep inside. When you hear a song, we cannot hide. The urge to sing along, it can't be denied.
'Cause we all have music deep inside.
Who is black and white and has a diary that is red all over? This would be Guy in the Sky, Greg Heffley. From Abrams Books, from the pages of Jeff Kinney's best-selling Diary of a Wimpy Kid, comes the newest cartoon character to fly above the parade.
You know, Meredith, at 56 feet tall, weighing 280 pounds, I don't think the Wimpy balloon is so wimpy at all, nor are the facts about the Wimpy Kid series of books. More than 37 million copies are in print in North America, and more than 30 countries enjoy those books. The 5th book in the series, The Ugly Truth, published just this month.
NBC's telecast of the 84th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Discover Card. It pays to switch. It pays to discover. And by Kinect for Xbox 360. You are the controller.
Next up, NBC's late-night host Jimmy Fallon, singing with his band, The Roots. And we'll deck the halls with the world's most popular Christmas music group, Mannheim Steamroller, right here on NBC.
Welcome back. From Big Apple Circus is this grandiose horse-drawn calliope wagon, and built in 1902 is the United States Tableau, a beautifully restored and preserved circus wagon carrying a barrel load of stars from the 33rd production of Big Apple Circus. Now marching into place is the North Star Marching Band, Wisconsin State champions from Waukesha North High School.
In his first year as head director, Gregory Richland rehearsed his 154 musicians for 60 days in preparation for this American fanfare moment. Here's a great Thanksgiving tradition. Every year, the Bob and Dolores Hope Charitable Foundation grants a scholarship to one band member participating in this parade.
For reflecting Bob Hope's values and commitment to community service, this year's cash award goes to Julie Mullen, drum major of the North Star Marching Band.
And we want to congratulate Julie, her family, and of course her school.
Chugging into the 34th Street station is Macy's own Golden Eagle Express, a remarkable recreation of a steam locomotive from a bygone era.
Everyone's eagerly awaiting the parade's arrival of Santa Claus, and here to set the Christmas mood is a great friend, the star of NBC's Late Night, Jimmy Fallon, and his hot studio band, The Roots.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we're letting light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. For great
his big red shoe car, carrying the world's most famous clown, Ronald McDonald, with his world-famous pals, the talented McKids. As McDonald's happy face, Ronald is a friend to kids and families everywhere, making every day a McHappy Day.
You know, Ronald has appeared in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade since 1966, bringing the same kind of fun and laughter along the parade route as he does every day all around the globe.
Free skating down 34th Street at 76 feet long and wearing the world's largest pair of ice skates is his airship, Ronald McDonald. Bringing big joy to kids and families around the world is no joking matter for Ronald.
As the official face of the nonprofit Ronald McDonald House Charities, Ronald is dedicated to the overall well-being of children everywhere. On this day of Thanksgiving, we give special thanks to McDonald's for providing a home away from home for millions of families in over 30 countries.
Presented by the South Dakota tourism industry, Mount Rushmore's American Pride is a stunning new float celebrating next year's 70th anniversary of this great rock sculpture and national treasure. Walk across the footbridge past the Fly Fishermen to the observation deck and view the pride of the Northern Plains, Mount Rushmore.
Carved into the face of the mountain are the faces of Presidents Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. At the base of the monument is the monumental #1 selling Christmas artist of all time, currently celebrating the 25th anniversary of their annual holiday tour. The group can be seen this Sunday in their all-new special right here on NBC. Performing Deck the Halls is Mannheim Steamroller.
When we continue from Despicable Me, a special appearance by Miranda Cosgrove, the massive Mickey Mouse balloon, and a one-of-a-kind performance by the U.S. Pizza Twirling Team, all on NBC.
Welcome back to Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and to salute our national holiday, here's the nation's symbol of freedom and democracy, the Statue of Liberty, made possible by the blockbuster animated comedy Despicable Me.
Riding with Lady Liberty is the voice of Margot in the movie, teen sensation Miranda Cosgrove. This hilarious family film will be released on DVD this December.
Looks to me like those mischievous minions from Despicable Me are definitely up to something despicable.
They have surrounded the Statue of Liberty float. You don't think
that they're actually attempting to walk away with it?
I heard they were collecting souvenirs during their visit to the Big Apple, but who would have ever thought?
You know, I'm sure Macy's has their own minions who will get to the bottom of this. Making their Macy's debut from the University of Southern Mississippi, welcome the Pride of Mississippi Marching Band. Founded in 1920, a 20-piece brass ensemble has evolved to today's 300 members.
Here's director Mohammed Schumann and the Pride's joyful performance of Get Happy. Disney's Mary and Carol Showboat, a dazzling recreation of riverboats of days gone by.
Take a look at this with anchor in hand. Disney's anchor character Mickey Mouse salutes his many fans across 34th Street and the Seven Seas. Mickey the balloon sails at 6 stories high, weighs more than 275,000 mice.
Sailor Mickey is excited to announce that the newest and largest ship, the Disney Cruise Line fleet, the Disney Dream, is setting sail on its maiden voyage in January. The Disney Dream will take family cruising to new heights with amazing innovations, including the Aqueduct, the first water coaster at sea, taking riders up, down, and even over the edge of the ship. What's a Thanksgiving without pizza?
Thanksgiving.
Cute. This 10-year-old U.S. pizza team promotes the talent and camaraderie of the pizza industry. Directors Steve and Linda Green and Steve Lieber are delivering their pizza makers and dough acrobats gathered from all over America.
And what's more American than pizza?
Turkey.
Touche.
Just ahead, Miss USA, the all-new Kool-Aid Man Balloonicle, and the singing sensation from Colombia, Juanes. And later, Santa Claus, all marching down 34th Street, live on NBC.
Welcome back as you join nearly 3 million spectators in the streets watching this historic Macy's parade. It's time now for a pep rally, the enthusiastic float from Spirit of America Productions. And getting into the spirit of the season is Rima Faki, Miss Michigan, who this year went on to win the title of Miss USA. Making their 22nd consecutive appearance in the parade, Varsity Spirit is comprised of 650 captains and co-captains representing America's most prestigious cheerleading and dance camps from all across the country.
In order to be selected for this all-star team, each student must have outstanding athletic and leadership skills.
Under the direction of Roger Hayes, choreographed by Liz Ruffino and Michelle Edwards, let's warm things up with Varsity Spirit's California Beach Medley.
If everybody had a nose across the USA, then everybody be surfing USA.
With a demanding rehearsal schedule, endless sightseeing, minimal sleep, it's been an intense week for these kids and their 150 chaperones, but in their words, it is the thrill of a lifetime.
From just outside St. Petersburg, Florida, welcome director Daniel Wood and the Seminole High School Warhawk Marching Band.
In order to get here and become the first high school band ever to represent the Tampa Bay area, these kids held a rather unique fundraiser. It was Cow Chip Bingo, which I think was a sweep series on the Today Show last month. With that in your mind, let's listen to the sounds of Florida.
Once again this year, the Emmy Award-winning SpongeBob SquarePants has surfaced from his pineapple home under the Pacific Ocean to absorb all the excitement above the streets of New York City.
You know, you start to understand why SpongeBob has that smile on his face. He continues to clean up in the ratings, being the #1 animated program among youngsters on television for 9 straight years.
Nickelodeon's yellow superstar Sponge squeezes all he can out of modern technology by hosting more than 11 million friends on Facebook and tweeting to thousands of fans about his current underwater activities. And now pulling into port is Macy's perennial Jolly Polly pirate ship.
On board is a singing treasure discovered in South America from Colombia. Performing Y No Regresas is multi-Grammy award-winning recording artist Juanes.
Es tan difícil tenerte entre la vida y la muerte. Me duele que estés tan distante, llevando mi desesperanza a todas partes. Te di, yo lo sé, perdona, te di, yo lo sé. Mis ojos se ven cansados de llorar la rabia de este amor. Y no regresas, y no regresas. No soy el mismo sin tu amor.
Coming up, a stirring Native American performance, the super talented Kylie Minogue, and more of your favorite bands and balloons, all parading by right here on NBC.
Welcome back, everyone, to America's biggest and most exciting Thanksgiving celebration. We're welcoming to our broadcast booth our Today Show partner, Al Roker. Did you ride SpongeBob down here?
I did. Jumped off just as they came around the corner. Here we are. Great to see you guys
You
again.
too. Happy Thanksgiving.
And, of course, the toasty weather we've had. You can, of course, check out the temperature in your area on the Weather Channel and on weather.com. Right now, let's check out the Oneida Indian Nation's True Spirit of Thanksgiving Float of Legend, which is dedicated to today's holiday.
The White Pine Tree of Peace serves as the centerpiece, depicting the Oneida story of creation, that life had its origins in the land and the sea.
While Mother Earth's turtle and the protective eagle pray for peace, we listen to Native American and rising country music star Crystal Shawanda.
America, the land of the free. Let's build it higher and higher. We are brave and we're loving people, willing to endure for everyone. We helped build this country. We saw it as an opportunity to build a better life, build a place called home for all humanity. It's our land, it's our country, it's our country. I'm still here. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Let's live together. We can do it.
The parade wiggles on with more clumps of clowns and one rockin' turtle.
From Marietta, Georgia, we welcome the 280 members of the Lassiter High School Trojan Band. Under the leadership of Alfred Watkins, this marching band has won 50 major competitions.
And here with a sampling of their championship style is a Black Eyed Peas medley.
Louis the Duck got his ducks in a row with an all-new float titled On the Roll Again, hosted by Homewood Suites by Hilton. Linked together like wooden pull toys, Louis is seen here pulling Mom Lois while she tows kids Lance and Lisa.
Homewood, the upscale all-suite hotel brand, is the first hotel brand to publish children's book and is building Louis the Duck preschool libraries all across the country.
We're going to step aside for the song Get Out of My Way by Australian all-around megastar Kylie Minogue.
What's the worst thing that could happen to you? Take a chance tonight and try something new. You're getting boring, you're all so boring, and I don't recognize the zombie you're turning to. Don't worry, 'cause tonight I got you. You can take a seat, do what you normally do. I'm about to let you see. This is what'll happen if you ain't giving your girl what she needs.
Cruising above is the coolest cat in town, super cute Hello Kitty. With her signature red bow and large yellow cape, Miss Kitty is not only a global icon, but also the feline belle of Broadway.
She's brought to us by Sanrio, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Launched in 1960 in Tokyo, Japan, Sanrio was founded on the small gift, big smile philosophy, meaning that sharing a gift, no matter how little, brings happiness to people of all ages.
And we thank this cute kitty for her gift of bringing big smiles to so many people for so long.
When we continue, country music's vocal group of the year, Gloriana, making his final balloon appearance in the parade, Shrek, and performances by R&B star Terry Hilton and Jessica Simpson, all here on 34th Street on NBC.
Welcome back, everyone, to Thanksgiving morning. From the Dean of Breakfast, Jimmy Dean, comes a shining tribute to each new morning. Observe on this day-breaking float the crescent moon descending up front, stars twinkling overhead, and a dazzling sun rising in the back.
Since 1969, families
In a joyous celebration of the final chapter of Shrek's story, the biggest animated movie series of all time, DreamWorks Animation's Shrek makes his final flight in this year's Macy's Parade.
Well, we may be bidding a fond farewell to the ultimate fairy tale character as he flies through our Thanksgiving skies, but good news, Shrek's adventures are far from over.
That's right, Al, because you can relive every moment of Shrek's incredible journey from the hilarious beginning to the heartwarming final chapter in Shrek the Whole Story, released on DVD next month, just in time for the holidays. From the little town of Grants Pass, Oregon, comes the big sounds of their high school marching band and auxiliary.
Now get this, during Grant's performance season, the band goes through 523 mouth reads.
Director Jason Garcia and his band, which is the first in decades to come to us from Oregon, play a patriotic piece called the Phantasmic March. Macy's has partnered with some acclaimed artists over the last decade to produce a collection of unique parade balloons. The fifth installment in Macy's Artist Series was created in conjunction with the artist collective Kai Kai Kiki by the world-renowned Takashi Murakami.
Mr. Murakami is an international art star whose paintings and sculpture are featured in museums, galleries, and private collections all over the world. And that's Takashi himself, resplendent in a colorful flower ball costume of his own design.
Yeah, the extravagant ones are left in the hotel. Those twin sculptures in the sky are Mr. Murakami's signature characters, Kai Kai Kiki.
Pretty in pink, the Castle of Dreams float from My Princess Academy is brimming with bright flags and attended by adorable princesses. This is the creation of Princess Skylar, founder of My Princess Academy, the extraordinary online world that empowers girls to be a new kind of princess by promoting generosity, intelligence, beauty, and confidence through dress-up and role play.
A new member of music's royalty joins the girls to the fun to sing Pretty Girl Rock. Here's two-time Grammy-nominated Carrie Hilson.
Now what's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry. Looking at my, you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a. Mad 'cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with you. I don't gotta talk about it, baby, you can see it. But if you want, I'll be happy to repeat it. My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry. Looking at my, you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a. Mad 'cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with ya. I could talk about it 'cause I know that I'm pretty. And if you know it too, then ladies, sing it with me. Don't hate
Still to come, the Power Ranger Samurai. This year's winner is America's Got Talent, Michael Grimm, and the popular boy band Big Time Rush. All for Macy's 84th Thanksgiving Day Parade, live on NBC.
Welcome back to all the fun at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
To save the universe is the ongoing and noble mission of the famed Power Rangers. The next generation of heroes, the Samurai Power Rangers, are appearing here for the very first time in America as they safely escort the planet Earth balloon through the streets of Manhattan. Their new series airs coming up on Nickelodeon.
Floating into view are People Helping People, presented by the good people at Hamburger Helper. And in the true spirit of today's holiday, we give thanks to those who dedicate their lives to helping others.
The firefighters, police officers, crossing guards,
paramedics, utility crews, and all of our local heroes who lend us a hand every day.
And singing Try a Little Tenderness, here's this year's hero of America's Got Talent, winner Michael Grimm.
Oh, she may be weary. Young girls, they do get weary, wearing that same old shabby dress. Oh, yeah. But when she gets weary, try a little tenderness. Oh, yeah. You won't regret it. Oh, young girls, don't forget it. Love is there, only happiness. Oh, yes. And it's all so easy. All you gotta do is try. Just try a little tenderness. Oh yeah, say all you gotta do is think about it now. Yeah, you got to love her, please her. Don't leave her just squeeze her out now. All right, hey, try a little tenderness. Yeah, say that's all you got to think about it.
Hark! The Harold the Balloon, the fireman balloon, sails on. Harold's a regular on the route, having first risen to the occasion in 1946 when he appeared as a baseball player. Next year, he popped up as a policeman. But since 1996, he's preferred to fly in his firefighter uniform.
Marching into place from Henderson, Nevada is the Green Valley High School Marching Band. Their school, which turns 20 this year, considers its band and director Diane Katsoulis as the music ambassadors for their campus, their town, and the state of Nevada. The ambassadors bring us Luck Be a Lady.
Thanksgiving festivities and Kung Fu kicking his way into the holidays is Po, star of DreamWorks Animation's massive success, Kung Fu Panda.
Al, you talk about massive. It took more than 15,000 cubic feet of helium to kickstart this bear of a balloon.
In Kung Fu Panda 2, Po must protect the Valley of Peace along with his friends and fellow Kung Fu masters. Together they face the powerful new force that threatens to vanquish Kung Fu forever.
Look for Po's Paws to hit theaters next year over the Memorial Day weekend.
Spanning 34th Street is the Bridge to the Future float, featuring on one end New York's most famous bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge, and on the other a design for the Bridge of Tomorrow. Crossing the bridge is the newest addition to the Hess toy truck fleet. It's a semi-tractor trailer complete with a jet plane.
To perform Till I Forget About You are the unforgettable stars of the Nickelodeon series Big Time Rush. Here's the popular music group.
Reshiram and Zekrom, two of the newest Pokemon characters being introduced to fans.
Yes, these new powerful Pokemon are featured in the highly anticipated Pokemon Black version and Pokemon White version video games launching around the world next spring.
Say a big yellow to the next giant balloon hovering overhead, peeking at you. It is Pikachu, an electric-type Pokemon character that can store electricity in its bright, rosy cheeks.
Pokemon debuted in the United States in 1998. Today it includes video games, the Pokemon trading card game, and animation featuring more than 490 Pokemon creatures, which now includes the new black and white Reshiram and Zekrom characters.
And as the Pikachu balloon blows by, it completes its 10th annual appearance in this Thanksgiving Day parade.
Coming up, tap dancers as far as the eye can see. Legendary soul singer Gladys Knight, a Thanksgiving performance by Kanye West, and Santa's on his way. All for you, live on NBC.
Welcome back to the Macy's Parade. Try this, tap dancing on cement nonstop for nearly 3 miles. Well, that's exactly what the Tap City Youth Ensemble has been doing.
Leader Susan Haybach is dedicated to the vision of bringing dancers together with master choreographers.
Those 40 talented tap-tap-tappers are performing a South-inspired, African-inspired gumboot dance.
They're really good. Keeping the art of tap dancing alive. Some of these kids travel as much as 3 hours each way just to get to rehearsal.
Wow, we'll talk about tapping into your true passions.
The Apollo Theater is celebrating its 75th anniversary and continues to play a seminal role in influencing American music and culture.
The Apollo has launched thousands of performers, including Ella Fitzgerald, James Brown, Mary J. Blige, and Michael Jackson.
Hitching a ride on the top hat this year are the Apollo Amateur Night winners.
And singing her new release, Settle, is an Apollo alumnus and true music legend, the incomparable Seven-time Grammy winner Gladys Knight, known around the world as the Empress of Soul, a member of the hallowed Apollo Hall of Fame, and still sounds good.
Absolutely great. Information on the guys and gals in blue, 65 active officers that make up the NYPD Marching Band.
Led by Lieutenant Tony Giorgio, these musical cops have rehearsed on their own time during weekends and after their shifts for this performance of Space Battleship Yamamoto.
Entering now is the New York Police Department's mounted unit. We salute horse and rider for patrolling our streets and deterring crime with their stately presence. Spinning a path our way is New York's own superhero and Marvel Entertainment's own superstar, Spider-Man. A character beloved by kids and adults alike, Spidey has just crawled on to the Broadway stage.
That's right, Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark, an all-new theatrical show directed by Julie Taymor of Lion King fame with music and lyrics by U2's Bono, and The Edge opens this Sunday.
Plus, Spider-Man will once again swing onto the big screen in July 2012 with a brand new installment, and for the first time ever, in 3D.
Extra, extra, read all about it. The Big Apple float has been part of our parade for over 25 years. Displayed here is the core of our city, its famous landmarks and high energy.
New York's hometown newspaper, the New York Daily News, brings us these slices of the apple, including the Empire State and Chrysler buildings, and the New York City taxicab zooming out of the tunnel.
From the culture icons in the East to the superstar rapper named West, here singing Lost in the World from his new highly acclaimed CD is Kanye West.
You're my angel, you're my heaven, you're my now, you're my forever, you're my freedom, you're my jail, you're my lies, you're my truth, you're my war, you're my truth, you're my questions, you're my proof, you're my stress and you're my masseuse. Mama say, mama mock the sun. Lost in this plastic life, let's break out of this fake party, turn this into a classic night. If we die in each other's arms, still get in the afterlife. If we die in each other's arms, still get, yeah. Run from the lights, run from the light, run for your life. I'm moving the city down for the night, down for the night, down for the night. I'm lost in the world. I'm down my whole life. I'm
Still to come, India Ari will entertain you. From Guatemala, the famed Pedro Molina Band. And to usher in the holidays, Santa himself. All parading before you on NBC.
And welcome back, everyone, to Macy's special Thanksgiving morning.
It was always Rupal Patel's dream to dance at this storied parade. Today, headquartered in Parsippany, New Jersey, Rupal is the founder and director of Ari Dance Academy, the largest South Asian dance company in America.
And now Rupal's childhood dream comes true as her students and instructors perform a traditional Bollywood dance.
Who said elephants can't fly? Certainly not the Who's, Horton's friends who live in the clover in Horton's trunk, and certainly not the millions of fans lining the parade route, enjoying the sight of this quarter-ton blimp-like pachyderm floating overhead.
From trunk to tail, Horton is nearly 60 feet long with toenails the size of hula hoops.
Just in time for the holidays, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment presents the DVD of the popular movie Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, with Jim Carrey providing the voice of Horton.
Welcome to the new kid on the block. Oh yeah, it's Kool-Aid Man. Here are the stats on this very cool character. He waves a 6-foot-long hand and flashes a 9-foot-wide smile.
You know, if you filled Kool-Aid Man up with Kool-Aid, there would be over 160,000 cups for all of us to share. Introduced in 1975, this colossal pitcher is the Pitch Man for Kool-Aid, and its 68 different flavors enjoyed worldwide. And we thank Kool-Aid for allowing us to drink in the sight of our newest balloonicle smiling down upon 34th Street.
Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure is an all-new float from Nickelodeon, featuring the star of its numero uno preschool show, Dora the Explorer, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary.
The castle on the hill is where Dora's friend Swiper must wait, hoping to be taken off Santa's naughty list. Santa will be here pretty soon, and luckily for Swiper, we're told he's in a very forgiving mood.
Here's Noche Buena, which in Spanish means Christmas Eve, sung by the awesome India Ari.
Noche buena, noche buena, noche buena, noche buena. There's a party going on, it's noche buena. Noche buena, noche buena. You wanna drink hot chocolate, dance una plena. Noche buena, noche buena. Everybody in the forest is so excited. Noche buena, noche buena. There's a party going on and you're invited. Noche buena, noche buena. Come on. Noche buena, noche buena. I got tasty nuts from my friend Tico. Noche buena, noche buena. I got donuts for Betty, me and Nico. Noche buena, noche buena. Hey, look, everybody, I got flowers. Noche buena, noche buena. This party could go on for hours. Noche buena, yeah. Noche buena, noche buena, noche buena. It's our favorite time of the year.
Hasta luego, Dora. We will be sure to celebrate the holidays with Nickelodeon's new primetime special, Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, that premieres December 6th.
And also, please don't miss Christmas in Rockefeller Center, this year's annual tree lighting ceremony. That's going to be next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, right here on NBC.
And you're going to flip, you'll flip the switch. Supported by the Guatemalan government and making their first appearance in our parade are director Patricia Hernandez and the Latin marching band known as Banda Latina Pedro Molina. Every one of these musicians seeing New York for the very first time, and we're enjoying their robust Latin beat.
Still ahead, young actress and singing star Victoria Justice, the big Buzz Lightyear balloon, and with a Christmas song, Jessica Simpson. All celebrating Thanksgiving with you, live on NBC.
Welcome back to the big parade where you're watching the Young Americans. Next year will mark the 50th anniversary of the Young Americans, a nonprofit music performance and education organization.
Busy sidewalks dressed in holiday style, and on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Deck the halls with bells of holly.
Off march this real-life Glee-like ensemble under the artistic direction of Bill Brawley. I love them. Young Americans were the first group to incorporate movement with choral music.
So tell me about the International Celebration Clock Tower.
Okay, bear with me. Here are the Bear facts. Build-A-Bear Workshop shares bear hugs worldwide. Hugs are the bare necessities of life. Huggable mascots Holly and Hal Moose join their international furry friends to bear witness to the holiday season.
Well, I bear gifts as well, singing Freak the Freak Out. Here's the star of Nickelodeon's popular show, Victoria Justice.
Are you listening? Hear me talk, hear me sing. Open up the door. Is it less? Is it more? When you tell me to beware. Are you here? Are you there? Is it something I should know? Easy come, easy go. Not in your head. Don't hear a word I said. I can't communicate when you wait. Don't relate. I try to talk to you, but you never even knew. So what's it gonna be? Tell me, can you hear me? I'm so sick of it, your attention deficit. Never listen, never listen. I scream your name, it always stays the same. I scream and shout. So what I'm gonna do now is freak the freak out. Whoa, whoa,
Can you hear the buzz? Everyone has spotted Buzz Lightyear from Disney Pixar. This world-famous intergalactic space ranger is making his third appearance in the Macy's parade.
And he's flying high from his box office smash, Toy Story 3. It's become the biggest animated film ever. In the movie, Buzz as cowboy buddy Woody and the gang of toys mistakenly end up in a daycare center as their owner, Andy, prepares to leave for college.
And now on Blu-ray, Toy Story 3 has blasted to infinity and beyond, just in time for the holidays.
Up next, two superstars will sing to you the beautiful Jessica Simpson and Broadway legend Betty Buckley. And Santa Claus is coming to town. All marching forward here on NBC.
Welcome back to Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It is a real twirl to introduce Sue Follinger's Stepperettes of Nebraska, the reigning baton twirling world champions.
Parents glued every one of the 700 rhinestones on their uniforms. That's over 78,000 stones in all. Sue and her three daughters, each a co-leader, show off a suite from the Polar Express. And with over 375 members, the Stepperettes are the largest baton twirling organization in the entire Midwest.
Those people who are watching us from home are probably preparing Thanksgiving dinner while enjoying the parade. Well, fresh from the oven, Morton Salt has cooked up a new holiday float to commemorate the timeless family tradition of preparing home-baked goodness.
Our young pastry chefs are baking cupcakes the size of ovens and gingerbread men the size of, well, really big gingerbread men.
Serving up my only wish for Christmas is the delightful singing beauty, Jessica Simpson.
If only given one wish for Christmas, a lot of things would surely come to mind. I think of everything from snow to trees and mistletoe, but only this one wish would touch my heart.
Well, here comes that adorable little kitchen helper, the iconic blue-eyed Pillsbury Doughboy. At 63 times his normal 9-inch frame, this irresistible baker boy just wants to make you giggle, which he'll do if you poke him gently in the tummy.
Do
just
it one more time. One of the most recognizable advertising icons of all time, the Pillsbury Doughboy is the color of unbaked dough and always wears a chef's hat and a white neckerchief. His latest offering is a chocolate lover's dream called Sweet Moments, a line of desserts that are quick and easy to prepare and a dreamy delight to eat.
Autumn is celebrated in all its glory with this rich cornucopia float, courtesy of Macy's.
We give thanks on this day, as did our forefathers, for the fortune of the fall harvest. Singing Blue Skies from her forthcoming album Ghostlight, produced by her childhood friend T-Bone Burnett, is one of America's most abundant talents, Betty Buckley.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Oh. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Nothing but blue, nothing but blue, nothing but blue from now on.
Coming up, a performance that will raise the roof with the kids from Stage Door Manor and the wonderful Blue Smurf Balloon. Gather the family because Santa Claus is on arrival right here live on NBC.
Welcome back to the parade. Meredith and Al, you know, when Santa's helpers have finished with all their work, all the elves break loose. This first-time flow, courtesy of Office Max, allows Santa's elves to dance to the max, and you too can max out by joining 416 million others who've sent holiday e-cards of themselves as dancing elves through the popular website elfyourself.com.
Directors Jeff Murphy and Larry Nye and members of Stage Door Manor, the New York Summer Theater Camp, raise the roof with We Need a Little Christmas.
All out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now.
All right, Matt and Al, I hope you're ready because here he comes, the big man himself, Big Man Santa. Santa and other favorite balloons and floats from today are actually headed to Universal Orlando Resort.
Beginning December 4th and running through New Year's Day, special holiday festivities will take place at Universal Orlando, including the Macy's Holiday Parade. Celebrating its 60th anniversary is Eastern High School in Middletown, Kentucky. Their band, the Marching Eagles, is performing the song My Favorite Things, which takes on special meaning as director Mike Arthur's young daughter is acting as the band's color guard.
And she will be given a teddy bear at the end of today's performance as one of her favorite things. Smurfing the air currents above is the endearing and enduring Smurf. Audiences everywhere are in for a Smurfy good time as the Smurfs prepare to make their first 3D trip to the big screen.
Here's the deal. When the evil wizard Gargamel chases the tiny blue Smurfs out of their village, they tumble from their magical world and into ours, right in the middle of Central Park.
He must be a little chilly because he looks blue. The Smurfs must find a way to get back to their village before Gargamel tracks them down. This family-friendly comedy from Sony Pictures, Smurfs into theaters next summer.
You know, you can never have too many Smurfs smurfing your parade. Here we have Papa Smurf, Smurfette, and Classic Smurf hanging out in their front yard in front of their inflatable mushroom home.
You know, the Smurf comics have been translated into over 40 different languages, making these little blue mascots among the most popular on our Big Blue Marvel.
NBC's telecast of the 84th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Fisher Price. Play, laugh, grow. By Kia Motors and the 2011 Sorento crossover. Learn more at kia.com. And presented by Macy's, where the Yes Virginia book and DVD are now available.
When we come back, the official start of the holiday season begins with comedian Joan Rivers, the soulful singing of Ann Hampton Calloway, and the big fellow himself, Santa Claus. All here, next, live on NBC.
We're back, and it's time for the final act of this year's fantastic parade.
From Macy's arrives this exquisite horse-drawn sleigh called the Snow Queen, an all-new float gracing our parade route.
The sleigh, bedecked in a regal gown and deserving of the royal treatment, is America's queen of comedy, the host of E! Entertainment's Fashion Police, Joan Rivers.
Escorting her on horseback is Joan's daughter and producer, Melissa, and Joan's grandson, Cooper, playing the role of Jack Frost. Joan and Melissa's all-new reality series, Joan Knows Best, premieres in January on WeTV.
To a winter wonderland in Central Park we go. This magical scene is brought to us by Delta Airlines, the airline that flies to more worldwide destinations than any other, and the official airline of the Macy's Parade.
To sing the television debut of Yes, Virginia is the very gifted Ann Hampton Calloway and the Young People's Chorus of New York City.
Seeing is believing, that's what most people swear. But look into your heart and find the hidden wonders there. For no matter what your friends may say, elves still live and reindeer play, where gift-wrapped dreams come true on Christmas Day. Yes, Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. He's as real as hope and love. Look around and you'll find Santa Claus in the boundless world you're dreaming of, even though you may not see him on a sleigh this Christmas Eve. Yes, Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. It's true if you believe. Oh, believe in joy, believe in love, believe your whole life through. Keep bright the light of childhood. Let his season live in you. Santa Claus, he's as real as hope and love. Look around and you'll find Santa Claus in the boundless world you're dreaming of, even though you may not see him on a sleigh this Christmas Eve. Yes, Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. It's true if you
Making her debut is Virginia O'Hanlon, the balloon star of Macy's animated television special, Yes, Virginia, to be seen once again this December.
Virginia carries with her a very important letter to a newspaper editor asking the delicate question, is Santa real?
And we're happy to report that the editor replied, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, and we'll prove that to you very soon.
Thundering up the street is Macy's Great American Marching Band. These high school musicians are the best in the land, representing all 50 states.
And it is all organized by Drs. Richard Good and Doug Rosener and Mr. Dennis Rhodes.
To herald the arrival of the season's real superstar, Santa Claus, the band plays when St. Nick comes marching in.
Here in bright primary colors are Charlie, Kit, and CJ, Macy's first family of elves.
These inflated ornaments are a recreation of an original gnome who made his debut in 1947. That's the year the holiday classic Miracle on 34th Street premiered.
Well, folks, after 10,000 marchers have crossed our path, after 27 spectacular floats, 16 helium-filled giant balloons, 850 clowns, 12 marching bands.
Throw in a couple dozen pizza throwers.
After all of that, here is the crowning moment, Santa Claus. Yes, it all ends as it always ends with Santa's sleigh provided by Macy's. A colossal 3.5 stories tall float portraying the moment of Santa's departure from the North Pole.
With his magic reindeer in the lead, Santa's beautiful sleigh is pulled skyward, lifting off from the roof of the most famous toy shop in the world.
And look, kids, Mrs. Claus is seen on the balcony. She's waving and wishing Santa a very safe and happy journey.
This heartwarming scene marks the official start of the holiday season and the official end of today's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And so for the 84th time in the history of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, it's over, except for the sweeping up of all that confetti and the planning for next year's parade.
Absolutely, but it's been great sharing this with you and your family and with you guys, and of course all the volunteers, young and the young at heart, who put this glorious parade together.
And while we sit around the dinner table tonight taking stock of all that we are grateful for, may we remember our men and women in uniform and their families who must spend this American holiday apart in service to their country in the name of safeguarding all of our freedoms.
For now, for NBC and Macy's, we wish you a wonderful day of Thanksgiving. And until next year, happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Please stay tuned for the National Dog Show, presented by Purina, coming up right away, right here on NBC.